Hi, this is Troy White here. Are you in the uncomfortable zone? I just got off a phone call with a client of mine. Now, granted, they're a large corporate client. Working with someone like myself is a little bit of a stretch for them. I like untraditional and somewhat controversial type of marketing. But one of the things that we really kind of honed in on, I've been working on some marketing materials for them, and they went through, reviewed, got over the initial shock of what was created because it's so different than their traditional approach. And that's kind of the point. I was brought into this company to help ramp up lead generation and sales conversions, and one of my specialties, right? And they brought me in. I was kind of given the mandate. Here's kind of what we've got to work with. Here's where we want you to help. Go at it. So I did what I do best, and I created a marketing piece that honestly I think would kick ass for them if they use it. Um, the challenge, the question though, is will they use it? So I just got off a review question, um, and it took them a long time to go through the document. Of course, they're probably sweating bullets the whole time thinking, what did they spend their money on here? This is not what we traditionally use. And the fear factor comes into play. They like the comfortable zone. They're more of a corporate type of player than a traditional small business owner that I deal with. And we went through, and part of the call today was really to stretch them a bit and to get them to think a little bit bigger than they have in the past, and think that there is a world outside of what they're traditionally in, and results traditionally come from the uncomfortable zone. When you start to test different types of marketing approaches that really give you that uneasy feeling, that make you feel uncomfortable, that's when you're just starting to get into the zone of where things could work and breakthroughs can happen. Traditionally, for 99.9% of businesses out there, big breakthroughs in marketing and lead generation and lead conversions do not come from doing what you've always done. Good, effective marketers, people that have been in the game for a long time, either in their own business or helping other businesses, they get their breakthroughs in conversions and profits because they constantly are stretching that uncomfortable zone, their threshold. And they always look to feel more and more uncomfortable every time they do something. And they test it. They're willing to test it and try it and see what happens. But anybody that tells you they can guess what the marketplace is going to do with a new marketing promotion is full of it. They're absolutely full of it. Nobody knows what the market's going to do until you test it. There is no such thing as a proven headline for your market. You have to test it. And you probably heard this before, but I'm constantly reminded about how people, they say they want to try new things. They say they want to, step up their game. But as soon as you give them an opportunity to, oh my God, this is like way too different for my liking. I'm going to step back and go back where it's comfortable, which means you're going back to the results you've always gotten. And you can't expect anything different than that. So I'm going to encourage you to step up your game and enter that uncomfortable zone. Try new things, try new marketing approaches, try things you've never tried before. Get in front of a video camera and record a video like this. It's very, very simple to do. Every single new cell phone out there has incredible video cameras built into them. It's all you need. You don't need fancy gear and equipment and dedicated videographers. You don't need that stuff. Just try new things and see how your customers respond. And when they respond negatively or positively, it's a learning lesson and you can move on from there. And if you're not stretching though and you're not uncomfortable, you're not marketing.